We want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Jimmy, this is MC Alfred. I'm just chilling, Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Where every man them are thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't trust me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfred, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your what I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop, entertainment. If you want to see us, hit the Talk 4 TV button at the top of the W4CY site, and you can watch us. It's streaming live on YouTube. I'm going to figure out how to get there. Introduce everybody. Let's first say hello to our cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Yes, everyone, you can see us, and you can see Jimmy in his fairy little pink glasses. I mean, what man wears a pink pair of pink glasses? Sissy fruit. You.
I do.
But does that make you out to be a big sissy girl?
No.
Well, what man would wear pink glasses?
Okay, there we go.
No man I know would wear pink glasses.
Oh,
Only Sissy Marys would. Sissy Mary! Anyway, some nut job is imitating me or impersonating
Wait, we got to
me.
say hi. Finish saying hi to everybody.
Oh, he does it all the time.
So what's up? We got to say hi to the rest of the team and the people in the chat room. We'll start off with Danielle at the W4CY studios in Wellington, Florida.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh my God, that voice. It's like, you should do those porno phone calls where the guys call in and it's like $30 a second and you talk dirty to them. You can make a lot of money.
That's not a bad idea.
I think it's a good idea. I might do it myself.
I was looking at sugar baby on that.
Yeah, hotline. That's what it is. They have that
They got the
back.
hotline.
Hotline is back here in California. Is it back in L.A., Hotline? Because they got rid of it for a while.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure there's a million of them.
It was legal prostitution.
There you go. Who knows?
And the government wasn't making any money, so they got rid of it.
We also got to say hi to Scotty J, who's in
Can I
Philadelphia.
speak now? Am I allowed?
No, we're saying hi to people. Say hi, Scotty.
Hi, Scotty J.
He can't stand you either.
Is he still there? Oh, he has to be. The video's still showing.
Yeah.
Scotty J. There he is.
Yeah, all right.
Now we...
With the button to hit the button to unmute himself.
I'm not an internet issue, so.
I hate all of you.
We just lost him again.
I hate Jimmy.
You're going in and out. I'm not sure why.
I hate this show. I hate Jimmy. I hate
No.
you,
No. We're running into a little internet issue, so I'm clearing that up right now.
I hate every one of you. I'm going to become a talk
I don't know why we keep freezing up, but we do.
dirty to you. D and I are going to do that together. We're going to make a show.
Ton of money.
Right, D? You and I are going to host a show. Talk Filthy, we're going to call it.
Oh, yes. Talk filthy with us.
And they call it up and we talk filthy to them. I love it.
Yeah.
So we got people in the chat room, too. We got to say, what's up? B. Claudia in Germany is there. Teresa Sabin, I believe, is in Florida. Hey, Teresa. Illy Roos from Estonia. Backpack John is in the chat room. Ooh. And Jason Prince, who are going to World Pride, and Billy Hess probably going to World Pride events in New York City, so hi to them. And now, Ron.
Wait, and if you see bubble gum or chewing gum stuck to the floor of the train, do not pick it up this time and chew it because somebody else did.
That was good. I like it. All right, so you can tell people now. What did you want to tell
I'm allowed
everybody?
to speak, O Holy One, O Master.
Yes.
O Your Majesty, Your Queenship, Your Fairiness, Your Queenessa.
That's me, Queenessa.
Your fairyship. I'm allowed to speak. Anyway, as I was saying, some nut job is imitating me or impersonating me on Facebook. He has contacted hundreds of people asking for money. My one friend in particular read to me the text message that he sent him and it stated, I have received over $35,000. I need $800 more. Would you be so kind as to send the $800? I do not text message anyone because I don't believe in it.
No, not text message. You don't message people.
No, he got a text message.
No, he got a message in his Facebook Messenger. It's not a text message you get on a phone, not on Facebook.
Oh, whatever the fuck it was, I don't know. Anyway, this screwball is going around asking people for money. I don't do that, and my friends know it, and they all said this is not Ron Russell because,
all it is Ron's picture and name, and with the dog, with Brandy.
So everybody out there, anyone out there, if you see me asking for money, do not do it. Wait till you see me in person, then give me the money.
Yeah. That was good.
I'm good today, baby. Today I'm hot. But anyway, I think that people that do that on Facebook are really sick people. Well, this guy, it's been reported to the FBI, and it's against the law to extort money. And this is called extortion. So once they do find this person, female or male or group, they will be indicted for
fraud.
Fraud. Yeah, it's against the law.
I had that same problem. I had that.
But did yours ask for money or just your body?
Nobody wants the body, but mine didn't ask for money, and mine tried to get like jobs and stuff.
Okay, see, mine is asking for money. That's fraud, and that's sort of some kind of a what is it called?
Fraud.
Fraud. The other word.
Well, it depends on where they're located. It gets worse if it's international.
Anyway, they're going to stop.
Anyway, and Ron doesn't ask for people for money on Facebook, so if you're getting a message, you really got to look at the profile to see it's not him, and don't give money.
Please don't send any money to these thieves. Please don't.
There
if you want to send money, send it to AIDS. Send it to a worldwide cause.
Or send it to us, like when we meet you, and send us a check.
It's not funny when you do it, Jimmy. They think it's serious.
No, they don't.
No, they do.
They could. Like we might start like a Patreon page or something. That way people would send us money. You say you don't get paid. That way you could get paid.
No, I'm going to start a facelift page where everybody sends in $1 so I can get my face lifted. I went to this wonderful red carpet the other day, and the Getty photographer, who's wonderful, a close-up of me, a real close-up.
You look great in it.
Oh, please. I saw it on Facebook. I started to cry. I look like a wrinkled, like when a peach is out too long and it shrinks. My face looked like a shrunken peach. Wrinkles, old looking, the banana nose. What happened to my nose? They say your ears and your nose grows the older you get. Well, soon I'm going to be Pinocchio. I mean, my nose looks like it's hanging in my mouth.
No, it looks fabulous. You're gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm fabulous. Yeah, keep it up, Jimmy. You'll never get anywhere. Anyway, if I'm going to continue working in movies and on television in the next 10 years, then I'll be 79, 80, 89. We'll see. Maybe. I should really have my face done. So that's a boring conversation. So, go to the bathroom or something. Go make a sandwich.
Now we got some cool events to talk about.
What are we talking about?
All right, everybody. So we meaning Ron and I and a bunch of other cool people who have been on our show are going on July 11th. It's in Los Angeles. It's at the Wisdom, the same place that Scott Page's Think experienced Think Floyd event takes place. We are going to the Info List, hosted by Jeffrey Gunn, pre-Comic-Con Bash. We went to it last year. It was in a different location. People dress up, getting ready for Comic-Con. All the actors and stuff from all the superhero movies and stuff are there. It's a red carpet event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's on July 11th, 7:30 till like 2 a.m. If anybody wants to go, you can go to infolist.com. That's INFOLIST.com. You'll see us there, Lorraine Landon, Sadie Katz, everybody.
They're a lot of fun. Meanwhile, I contacted Kadrolsha Una. What the hell, Carol?
Kadrolsha Una Carol.
I love her.
Queen of the Paranormal.
I call her KC because I could never remember her name. And I asked if our comic book that we're in, her comic book actually, that Jimmy and I and Eileen are in, if it was going to be at the Comic-Con.
No.
Wait a minute. So the answer was no. Then somebody wrote back and said, yes, it will.
No, I don't know.
And the person that wrote back I think might be the editor or the guy that's doing the comic book. So yes, it will be. So I don't know. You'll have to go there and see. Anyway, the comic book has got to be hilarious. I've said it before, so don't get bored. I'll say it again. We all went with Kadrolsha, whatever the hell her name is.
Kadrolsha.
Casey. We went with Casey, and we were going to find ghosts on Long Island in an abandoned mental institution called Kings Park. So we broke the law and we snuck in. But as we were sneaking in, we had to climb a 6-foot cyclone fence that was, keeping us out. We got over the fence fine, but Eileen didn't. And Eileen is quite chesty. Like her bra size is like 48 XXX or something like that. The only thing bigger than her would be probably weather balloons that they send up to check the weather. But anyway, she got her knockers caught on the fence. What happened was her breasts were hanging on the other side of the fence while she was suspended from her breasts. So I was on the other side, and I quickly with both hands lifted both of her breasts up so that she could fall down on the other side. Well, they put it in the comic book. I haven't seen it yet, but it's got to be hilarious. And I can't wait to see Jimmy and myself and Eileen, and I forgot who else was there.
Kadrolsha.
Jumping over the fence and going in and looking for spirits in the mental institution.
And if you guys
wait, one thing, it was very scary when we went downstairs, because downstairs in the basement there were chains on the wall where they used to chain the mentally ill people that were violent before they got a lobotomy, because the lobotomy office was off to the left. And that's where I got spooky. And also KC felt a large presence of spirits.
Also, you guys, if you want to see it, if you go to Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell YouTube page, the videos, we have 2 different haunted videos of where we went on haunted explorations on YouTube. One of them has 260,000 views. Check it out. It's a lot of fun, because that's the one the comic book is based on.
Finally, I'm allowed to announce the name of the movie I shot a couple of months back ago. It's called Circus Road, starring Sadie Katz, my sweetheart. I play a minister who's really not quite honest. He marries people, but he's really not a minister. He pretends to be a minister to get their money. And in order for them not to, in other words, for them not to report him, he sends them down Circus Road. Circus Road is a very, very scary road because it has killer clowns. It's a spoof. It's a funny movie. It should be out in October around Halloween time. So you see it. You see if you like it. If you don't like it, what can I tell you? I mean, these films are not like, Gone with the Wind or major movies. They're cute films. They make them in 10 days, and they're fun to be on. Anyway, it's called Circus Road.
And actually, I think there's a trailer someplace.
Yeah, there's a trailer on
YouTube
or IMBD or something, and it stars fabulous Sadie Katz, who just got back from Italy, where the Italian film people wanted her desperately, and they brought her over to Genoa, Italy, where they filmed a movie called Megan, and it stars Sadie Katz. And I know the storyline, and I've got to tell you, it's not cheesy, it's not junky, and it's not corny. It's quite a thriller. It's not a killer movie. It's a thriller movie with an ending that is so fabulous. You'll never guess the ending of this movie. I love it. And it's called Megan with Sadie Katz.
And speaking about Megan, Meg Ruddick is in the video chat room.
Maggie was my Megala. Meg, darling, I love you.
She says she could use some money, and you look terrific.
Yeah, right. I need a facelift, Meg. Meg is one of my dearest, longest friends in the world.
She says you're gorgeous.
No, but I love and adore her. She's really my friend, not like one of these fake friends, that you say, I love you, honey, bullshit people. She's the real McCoy. And we talk about facelifts and all kinds of things, Meg and I, right, Maggie? We really get into it. Hi, honey, and love to your husband, too, and the little poochie boy, Bunker. She's got the cutest little poodle dog. It's like 2 pounds, like our little boy, except she's a slave to her dog. She doesn't go anywhere if her dog can't go. And sometimes he has epileptic fits, and she has to really, take care of him.
But he's a fabulous dog.
He's a cute little dog, Bunker.
All right, so here's
But
what
wait,
we're going to
Meg
do.
said she's coming out next year with her husband, who, by the way, is a doctor, and he's a pulmonist, a lung doctor. And if you're in Ohio and you need your lungs checked, or if you need a tune-up in your lungs, go see Alan Ruddick, Dr. Alan Ruddick.
And we're going to say hi real quick. Scott Page now is in the other chat room. We're going to be talking to him in about an hour.
Hey,
but
Scott.
now we're going to call our first guest. So you guys, our first guest, her name is Shalita. And we're going to play one of her songs off her brand new album, which is actually named Shalita. The name of the song is Penetrate. And while
Penetrate. I like the title.
And while don't be a dirty pig. 'Cause she doesn't
penetrate.
know us.
Shalita, who's penetrating what? Oh, can't wait to get this
you have
one.
to go easy with that.
I'm not going easy with penetrate. No.
Yes.
Shalita, come on, honey. Quick.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know about penetration.
So you guys, hey, Scotty J and Dee, do you guys have the single ready?
Yes, it's already highlighted and ready to go.
I know you love this song,
All right, so
right?
on
Penetrate.
On
Dee?
Enjoy, you guys. We're
I'm
going to
ready
do
to
it on
penetrate.
Enjoy.
You're ready to, and Dee is ready to penetrate. She
All right,
loves
everybody, so
penetration.
listen up. The name of this single is Penetrate. It went to number 14 on Billboard's Next Big Sound. The name of the artist is Shalita. It's on her new album, Shalita. Enjoy it. Here it is. Enjoy.
Is not a dying art. True love must be fought for, baby. I cannot be bought. You're always at my heart now, baby. You've been craving me a lot. My touch is sought for, baby. I'ma call the shots. Won't you come to me, baby? Hi, I demand your attention. You live in mine. Hi, I feel your intentions. You stay in my penetrate. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. If you wanna stay with me, you better treat me right now, baby. You want this love for free? You better hold me tight now, baby. You're making me so hard. Let's not get caught now, baby. I must want you along. You better not stop, oh baby. Hi, I demand your attention. You live in mine. Hi, I feel your intentions. You stay in my penetrate. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Kissing my lips and your body is concentrated. Right here, right now, I'm making it complicated. You're giving me pleasure, I'm feeling intoxicated. Coming together, it's so we're situated. Slow grind, I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind, I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind, I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts.
Are we on the air?
I don't know.
Yes,
I think
we
so.
are
Hey,
live. We are live, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
all right,
See?
everybody. That was
It's a good-
Penetrate by Shalita.
It's a good thing I said it's a nice song, and I didn't say it was a crappy song, because I didn't know that we were on the air. So there it goes. It's true. That's a nice arrangement and a nice song. And you seem to be a nice girl.
We
We're
haven't
gonna
even
find
talked
out.
to her yet. You're
Well,
going
we're
to find out now.
We're
Say
gonna
something
find
before
out.
we introduce you to make sure everybody can hear you. Say something.
Something.
There you go. All right. That worked perfect. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, pop electronic artist, technologist, writer, influencer, songwriter, Shalita. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. We're happy to have you. Let me introduce you to the whole crew. You can only see us, but there's other people you're going to meet. I'm going to start with my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hi, darling. Listen, is your music called tech?
Techno?
Is it
Techno?
No.
Pop.
I would call it pop, R&B.
Because I love techno. I thought I heard techno sounds in there.
There are
maybe some of the sounds.
Aren't there techno sounds in there?
I mean, it's definitely genre bending.
Yes.
I liked it, and I said it on. I didn't know we were on the air, folks. And I said, "Oh, that's a nice song." See, so when you say things off the air, you know I'm not just lying to sell her record. You know that her record is a good one, and she's adorable, and she lives in New York. And
no, she doesn't live in New York. She lives in L.A.
Oh, L.A. and Paris.
Oh, now I live in New York and L.A.
Oh, I didn't know
no
that.
More Paris. I feel sorry. You had to give up Paris.
Hold on, let's finish introducing her. So we've got the man behind the boards who does our video stuff, and he's Scotty J, and he's in Philadelphia. Say hi, Scotty.
Hey, Shalita, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yay! And then in our W4CY studios in Florida, we have Danielle. Say hi to Danielle.
Hello. I definitely dig the song. It's my cup of tea.
Thank you.
It's a good song. Now,
then we have two chat rooms.
Yeah.
And so we've got two chat rooms. People, we've got Germany, Estonia, Canada, the UK, United States, a whole bunch of people. So just say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everyone in the chat room.
Because you're all over the world now.
Yeah, you're all over the world.
Speaking about Paris, as I mentioned before we were on the air, I just had my, what do you call it?
Ancestry
DNA come back, and I found out that I'm almost half French and Italian. I thought I was 100% Italian, so I got a little upset because I've always bragged about, sono 100% Italiano. It's 100% Italian, and now I have to speak French a little. Anyway, Paris, France is a magnificent country. I love Paris. What do you feel about Paris? What was your impression when you went there the first time?
Oh, I was blown away. I mean, all the places that I had studied at, I got to see in person, the beautiful paintings. I mean, Paris looks like one big painting. I mean, when you walk down the street and it's like an outdoor museum, like the entire city is just so majestic and amazing. I love it. Just love it.
I love Paris too, and the food is delicious.
The food amazing. Oh my gosh.
I love the food. You know what I love? My one favorite restaurant, and I don't remember where, but it's in Paris Central. You sit at a very long table, a 20-foot table with people next to you that you don't know. It's a bench table. Do you know that restaurant? It's quite famous. Yeah, and you could meet them, and everybody's so friendly. If that were America, nobody would even want to sit next to each other or talk to each other. But not in Paris. You sit at that big table of maybe 40 people, and that very end table, they say, bonjour, bonjour, and everybody's so friendly. And they say Parisians aren't. That's not true. What do you think?
I know, they liked us. They were friendly to you, right? Because you spoke the language.
They were very, very friendly to me.
Yeah, to me also.
People, I think, once you break the ice, all bets are off.
You know what I think it is? If you speak American or English, they're not nice. But when I'm in Paris, I speak Italian because they all understand Italian better than English. So I guess I got away with it.
No, I don't think so, because I've been to Paris 3 times and I don't speak anything. I'm like totally like gringo American. And
yeah, but they knew that you were a fairy.
Big smiles.
Yes, I always have big smiles. And I was always nice. And when I was there as a clothing designer, and everybody liked all my stuff. And so I found them to be very friendly. But I didn't see them to be friendly to everywhere else. And I noticed, like, whenever I'm in Europe, which I haven't been in a long time, the only really heavy fat people are the Americans that are visiting.
That's true. No, that is so true.
Like when you're sitting at a restaurant, like the waiters aren't so nice in Paris. Like,
yes, you're right. The waiters aren't so nice, but the rest of the people are.
You know what it is? Waiters in Paris are arrogant because a lot of the Parisians can be very, very class conscious. And a waiter to them is like low class or whatever class. So they're not really polite to the waiter. But if you smile and you're kind and you're nice to the waiter and you know how to say please, may I, thank you, the waiters then are very nice. They just don't like the rude American that sits there and says, "Bring me a hamburger." You know.
Right.
That doesn't go.
It's still different treatment compared to like when you're in America and you're eating at a restaurant. They treat you like kings and queens, in my opinion, versus Europe. In any place in Europe you go, like when they're serving you food, it's just not the same kind of customer service, I would say.
Because we don't charge 15%.
Right.
In Europe, they do. They've already gotten their tip, so they don't have to go out of their way.
I see.
But the American servers have to kiss your ass to get that tip, which I don't blame them.
So hang on, I'm gonna do some like bragging.
Now let's get to your music.
We're gonna get some bragging about Sharita first of all, you guys. So Shalita. Shalita.
He has trouble with anything if it's not John Smith or Mary Murphy. He can't say anybody's name.
It's Shalita. Okay.
Terrible with names.
So here's some bragging. Eileen sent me a text. You know what? Give a quick shout out. Eileen's listening. Say hi to Eileen.
Oh my God, I love Eileen. She's so amazing. Wow.
Everybody loves Eileen.
Everybody loves Eileen.
There's not a person I know that doesn't know Eileen. And I'm so privileged to have her as my dearest and closest bosom buddy. And I mean bosom. Did you ever see the knockers on her? She's got a set of bosoms, let me tell you.
So hold on. We're going to do some bragging on Shalita. All right, you guys. So first of all, she got a brand new album called Shalita, and she's amassed over 20 million streams for her first album.
Wow.
This is the new album.
Girl.
It's got 9 songs on it. She's Los Angeles born, raised in Seattle. She toured Europe. And this is like a really cool thing because she like basically like toured Europe building fans one at a time and creating shows one at a time. And she has performed in France, Morocco, England, Ireland, Canada, Germany, Iceland, Japan, Wales. And then she's also performed all over the U.S. So she's accomplished a lot and she's very unique in her sound. She doesn't sound like anybody else and she's super talented, and we want everybody to like go out and buy the new album because it just came out on Friday, and even though she sounds like somebody put millions of dollars into creating this album, she's an indie artist, you guys. She's just super talented, and so everybody has to actually like download it, stream it, so she can like make money so she can continue doing all the wonderful things that she's doing.
And anyone as traveled as she is usually is a snob and they think who the hell they are. This girl so far I have found to be as sweet, innocent, and as down to earth as they come.
What a good smile,
and I think
too.
It's going to show in her music, because if you don't have soul, baby, in your body, you don't have soul in your music.
And she did a showcase at South by Southwest this year, you guys. And not only is she a talented singer-songwriter, she's also like a genius, and she like does all kinds of stuff with blockchain, which you have to be a genius to understand.
Wait, what's blockchain?
Blockchain is, hold on, I wrote it down.
What is it, block or block?
Block, B-L-O-C-K.
Chain.
Blockchain, a shared global spreadsheet of data where there's no central authority, and once the data is introduced, it cannot be deleted. And then they like pay for things with Bitcoin, which is like a fake currency that I don't know how to explain Bitcoin really, actually, because I don't understand it. You tell, but she actually released her music that way.
It's digital money that is an exchange of value.
So it's digital money, not an exchange.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bitcoin is basically an application on the blockchain, like the internet has applications like websites.
In short, does that mean they cannot steal your music?
No, they can steal the music, but this way
they
they
have
can
to pay for it with something. What is it you pay for it with?
As well, like they can stream it for free, and anyway.
I think that's so wrong. It shouldn't be at all. There should be no way of obtaining an artist's music without paying. I hate this free shit. It's wrong.
It's not really free, but like on
but you know how much? I just joined Spotify for $10 a month, and I've got every bit of music in the world.
Okay, but now
free.
think about that. Think about that though. They don't make any money on Spotify until they sell. I mean, I think you have to. I don't know what the number is. It's huge, but like, unless she's like actually like selling, or unless she's streaming, 100 million like songs a month or something, she's not really making money with it.
It was better years ago when you bought a record in the record store.
If you own your own music and you write your own music, I write my own music. And
yes, so you're in good shape.
I actually make money on Spotify because I'm the record label.
Yes, that's
So
true.
you do make money.
Yeah, because she writes
Now,
her
what
own.
made you call your song Penetration?
Penetrate? Was it penetrate or penetration?
I'm
Penetrate.
penetrating your thoughts.
You know, that's a double entendre.
Yes.
And a lot of people will buy it.
I was told that, the masses, they don't really want clever lyrics. And I decided to push the envelope. I was told, no, you shouldn't write clever lyrics. And a lot of people aren't going to understand. And I'm like, no, people are getting smarter. Like, why should we dumb down things when people are getting smarter and people can access their full potential? And everyone is a secret genius. They just have to realize their full potential.
I agree.
And penetrating someone's mind, we do all the time when we want to get come to my house at 9:00. That's mind penetrating because you're telling their mind you have to be here at 9:00.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a good song. Let's get to the song. I don't like a lot of music because I'm as old as Methuselah. I'm a very old man, honey. The camera makes me look 30 years younger, but I'll be 80 next year. So,
no way.
Yeah. So I've been around decades and decades and decades of
I want
great
your secrets.
from the 1940s, in the years 1940. I know that music. I think I've become a connoisseur on fine music, shit from Shinola, and listening to your song. I think your song has got it's good. It's not Shinola or shit. It's good. It's got a different sound. I like the techno thing because I love to dance to techno. I can still dance, by the way. My legs still move. And I think you got a hit there. I'm pretty good about that because
that one was already a hit. I think it went to number 14 on
yeah,
Billboard.
but it's new here in our country.
No, it's just new, but it's already doing
How long
well.
has this song been out?
Well, so there's different versions of that particular song. And so that version that you hear right now, that's been out since the album's been out. But there are two other versions of that song. There's a radio edit, and then there's the remix of that particular one that we were talking about.
So wait. The one that you have out now, that's new in America.
It's just new. That version is new.
Yeah,
yes.
that version is. Jimmy, get off my nose. I know how to speak English. He's got to be like my echo. We're married, by the way. We're married 8 years. In case you didn't know, he's a homo. So we're married, so we can fight like this. But anyway, so it's a new sound in America, but it's been used before. Good. It's going to make money. It's going to sell.
So how did you come up with the 9 songs and because you guys, the new album is 9 songs. How did you come up with how you put the whole thing together?
Okay, so the number 9 is a very important number. I love numbers. And the reason for that is when you create mentalist tricks or mind tricks or fun mind math games, which I love to do in my personal time, if you take any number and you divide it by 9, that is divisible by 9, you can basically add up all the sums of the digits and it always equals 9 forever. So when you do 9 times 9 equals 81, 8 plus 1 equals 9. You see?
Yeah, that's awesome.
If you do 9 every single time, you can take any number, times it by 9, and add the sums of the digits until it equals a 1-digit number forever, and it always equals 9. And so it's for me the number of completion, and it's also.
No, that's cool.
No, wait, I have to say one thing. I failed general math when I was in grade school.
I got it. I'm a math whiz, so I think it's fabulous.
Math and I were never friends.
Yes, but
my teacher
unlock a lot of things.
9 unlocks a lot of things in life.
Well, my teacher used to say to me, Ron, you've got to learn to give out change and get change in the world. I said, not if you're an actor, because you never have any money. You're poor.
Well, that's a double entendre because, without change, you need to change the world.
Right. You're a very bright girl. Now, I know that the number 3 works for me. 3 is a biblical number. 3, everything.
3 squared is 9.
Yes, that's right. No, it's true. No, I was just going there. If you study the Egyptian culture, all the statues are in 3s. The Greek culture, all their statues are in 3s, and the Roman culture, all their statues are in 3s. And they say that's because the aliens that came here centuries ago, many, many, many thousands of years ago, they brought the math of 3. And that's how we're going to find our way to the universe, if we know how to do 3.
Yes, and we are the universe being made aware of itself.
Yeah. So 3 is my number. I love the number 3.
She's fabulous.
And my home. Churchill, a producer friend of ours, commented on it. He said, "Ron, how come you have the 3 Chinamen behind here, and all your statuaries are in 3?"
All in 3s.
And I said, "Because that's how you display art, in 3 for good luck."
So let's go back to the music a little bit. We're gonna, in a few minutes, we're gonna actually play together with you on the line. We're gonna let you introduce it.
Which do you like better, this one or the other one?
I love all the songs.
Oh, you're a smart girl. She said both. But which do you think is a better song?
No, you can't ask somebody that.
Yes, you can. I've been asked which performance what movie I was in I thought was better, and I'd say none of them.
So when you look at the entire album, each song works for different parts of your day.
Okay, that's the answer. So would I dance to the next song? Because the one you just did, I could dance to.
Together, you could sort of dance to it. It's more like a introspective song for reflection.
Okay.
That's
I love dance music.
Before we play it, I want to ask a couple of questions. Number one, because nobody really sounds like you. Who were the artists that you listened to when you were growing up, and that you like to listen to, or maybe that influenced you? Because I don't hear a lot of other people in your music.
No,
I hear your music as being very individual.
I heard a little Diana Ross.
I love Diana Ross.
No, but certain notes that you hit were reminiscent. I grew up on Diana. That you sounded to me like Diana Ross for a couple of minutes.
Okay, so hold on. Who are some of your influences?
I love Billie Holiday.
There you go.
Oh, Billy.
I love Nat King Cole.
Patti LaBelle.
I love Patti LaBelle.
Me too. I love Patti.
Of course, I love Whitney Houston and Celine Dion. And I also really love classical music. I love classical music, and I love hearing the melodies in classical music and trying to match the melodies with my voice.
I love all the music of Tchaikovsky.
Oh my gosh!
It's exciting music. It's thrilling music. So you're a smart girl. How old are you? About 10, 12, 18? You're a baby. You're a little girl yet. You are. You're a little girl. I mean, now you're going to tell me you're 40.
I bet she's older than she looks.
Now she's going to tell me she's 50. I'll drop dead.
Well, I will say I am very, very young. I can drink alcohol now, and
so you just turned 18.
550 years old.
21.
18 years old.
You can't drink alcohol at 18. You have to be 21.
When did they change that law?
50 years ago.
Oh. When I was young, you had to be 18 to drink. So you're still a baby. You're 21. That's a baby, and you've accomplished so much, and you have a whole lifetime ahead of you to become a Patti LaBelle or a Whitney Houston. And you know what? I think you will.
Or to become a Shalita.
I think you got it, kid.
Hang on.
We all will have the option in 10 years to live forever, and so when I look at that, the aspect of living forever, we have lifetimes upon lifetimes to do things, and you might as well do it now in the moment.
I love it. And look, she's got like a space sweatshirt on.
Yes.
Isn't that like space and the stars? Yes, I love it.
Oh, so she's really my friend now.
Yeah, you guys would get along great.
Oh, I so believe in aliens and outer space and other lives on other planets. I so believe it. I do too. I really think I'm a descendant of an outer space person because I'm really out there.
Well, think about that for a second, because at the end of the day, our universe was created because hydrogen and helium didn't get along, and they combusted and they went into stardust. And so in essence, yes, that is 100% correct. With science, you are from outer space.
We are the aliens. I tell everybody that. When they said there's no such thing as an alien, I said, what do you think we are?
His
We're aliens.
favorite TV show is Ancient Aliens. He watches it religiously.
Wow, cool.
Because they do bring out points that are realistic. Like friends of mine say, oh, how could you believe in aliens? I say, well, how do you believe in a man who was crucified and moved a big rock to get out of a cave to go up to heaven to his father? I said, that's quite a far-fetched story also.
And when it comes to that far-fetched story, I would say that our minds are the creators. So when we create the thoughts, those thoughts start to exist somewhere. And in some reality, that probably happened in some reality of another reality, right? At the end of the day, our thoughts created everything you see in your room right now. You know, like...
That's right.
So, like...
And I also believe that life is a loop. There is no end. It's a loop. Definitely a loop.
I think that life never ends as well. I think
it never ends.
Forever, always.
Wait a sec. Did you like
consciousness? And consciousness lives forever, and consciousness is going to evolve.
You are one smart girl, let me tell you.
Where did you go to school? Like, I mean, I know you've traveled all over, and I know you had a rough beginning, and you grew up in foster care, and you had a rough beginning, and you've turned out to be such a fabulous, young lady, young woman.
That's why she did. And had she had it easy, she would have been a stupid valley girl. But having it, I'm going to a party. Oh, give me a hand. Can I have a ponytail? That kind of shit. But when you have it rough, you know the things you need to know in life.
Yes, I also believe
the tools in life.
Everyone has it rough. Being a human is rough in general. Like, our circumstances don't have to define us. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we feel about what happens.
Yes. I had it rough growing up. I lived in a heterosexual world that did not believe in homosexuality, and I was tortured and ribbed and made fun of and hurt and embarrassed and shunned, and it taught me to overcome it and be who I am today. Jimmy and I are the first married couple that are gay to be on national television.
Wow.
So, we've been on for 9 years. How many years? 8 years. So that to me is saying to all the people that were not kind to me.
Oh, no, 9 years.
9 years. The people that were not kind to me growing up, I say, screw you. Where are you? You're still stuck in Brooklyn. Look where I am. Fuck you.
So, like, did you study?
To say it politely.
But did you go to school though, like, and study, like, because you're very well versed in science and math?
Yes, I did a lot of schooling. However, I have an art degree, and I didn't go to school for engineering because I was already employed as an engineer, as a senior.
I can't believe her. How old are you? 20?
She worked for Microsoft. You worked for Microsoft, didn't you?
Oh my God!
I did.
Are you sure you're from this planet?
No, it was the first thing I ever did for a living, and it's also like the main driver in my entire experience as a human being.
So you started writing program. I think I read something that you started like doing programming or something though, like at age 8 or something, right?
That is correct.
So you're like a fucking genius.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you're not extraterrestrial?
I think we're all geniuses. We just have to.
But are you extraterrestrial? If you are, admit it. It's okay.
I mean, I've been accused of being an AI engine multiple times.
We won't tell anyone if you're extraterrestrial.
Oh, you know what? I just got AI. I read that online. I Googled you to find out what comes up in it. A lot of things came up about blockchain and AI and your music, and I couldn't figure out what AI is. Artificial intelligence, right?
Yes.
I was reading it going, what the hell is AI? I couldn't until right now I didn't get it. So now I got it. Okay. I didn't write the AIR part down because I was like, I don't want to mention AI and then I don't know what it is. I'll be stupid.
So you see, you're not so smart.
I'm not so smart. No.
AI is the next species that we're going to evolve with.
Artificial intelligence, like that movie, like Steven Spielberg did a movie AI.
Yes.
Back in the day, but before you were born.
I'm sorry I'm the age I am. I wish I were just born now because I think there's going to be such wonderful happenings in the future. I really can't believe how science and medicine is really going to advance quickly because the aliens are here and they are influencing people.
Well, it's going to advance quickly because of something called exponential growth. And so if you start at the number 1 and you keep exponentially growing it, it only takes 13 steps to equal 1 billion. And so
I didn't want to talk to you. Go away. Why are you here?
Technology
Go away. Stop
growing in an exponential way. So if it only takes 13 steps, that's 13 years in terms of getting to that billion.
You know how stupid you're making me look.
So first of all,
I love you. I think you're adorable. I really do.
You guys
have to see you. I have to know you more than just on the screen.
We're going to get to know her.
We've got to see you in LA. We've got to.
Actually, do you like to go?
Adorable. You're just wait. You have a boyfriend, or you're too smart for that?
I would decline to answer that question.
hang on 1 second though. Hold on.
What guy is going to wait?
No, I have to go because it's going to disappear. It's going to disappear. So
I date girls and guys, but I am getting. I date girls and guys, but
good
I am in a partnership at the moment. I don't really confine to the labels of gender in terms of like, you know.
You could have been my daughter. People say to me, "You were married to a woman." I say, "Yeah, I don't fall in love with gender. I fall in love with person."
Yes, with people.
With the person. You love the person. And if they happen to be male or female.
I swear to God, you could be like his illegitimate child.
I mean, really. You could be my relative. Maybe we should have your heritage done so we could see if we share the same DNA.
I want to just give a shout out real quick because we met Shalita. Eileen and I were introduced
I never met her.
Through Scott Page.
Oh.
And he's in the chat room and he wrote, Shalita's an incredible artist with no doubt one of his favorite new artists. She truly represents the artist of the future. Her tech knowledge and artistry is a very unique and he loves this artist. So
she's absolutely probably
one of the coolest people I've ever seen.
No, everyone out there that's 21, you should copy this girl and be like her. She's got quite a head on her shoulders and she's going places and everything she talks about is absolutely perfectly correct.
Did you ever see the movie The Internship with Luke Wilson and Did you see that movie?
I actually don't watch TV, but I do go to movies sometimes.
Of course not. She's above TV. That stupid shit on television.
No, it makes me because it was like people and they were vying to like get a job at Microsoft and they were like, or Google or somebody, I don't know who it was. And like, so it's all these like people and everybody in it was really young trying to get the job at Microsoft. And then Owen Wilson and the other guy were like in their 50s or whatever, you know, trying to compete for the same job. And it just made me think because you were part of.
Is this a long movie?
No, no, you're part of the real tech generation though, like that's aware of everything. And I wanted to know, like, do you like to go to like red carpet stuff? Because like we got this big pre-Comic-Con red carpet event like coming up, and I can get you as the publicist. I can get you on our guest list if you want to go with us.
So amazing.
This way we could meet you, and also the more press you get, the better your music goes. So I would advise to you to jump on any kind of press you can get. The more you're photographed, the more people know you, the more people will want you.
It's at the Wisdom. Did you ever go to the Think Experience show at the Wisdom? Have you been to that yet?
I know about those shows, but I have not been to
Okay, so
they're fabulous.
When we're not on the air, I'm gonna I'll give you the information, and we'll get you put on the guest list to go do the red carpet with us, and then you can hang out with us. It'll be a lot of fun. And if you want to bring someone, I'll get you a plus one.
Want to hang out with two old bags?
No, but it's not just us. It'll be a bunch of movie stars and people.
Two stupid old bags. She's gonna hang out with.
She'll have a blast. I know she is.
She's a genius. She's gonna sit there looking at us.
She's saying something, and you're not listening.
Next where I'm in town. So what are the dates on that?
It's July 11th.
July 11th, and that's in LA?
LA, yeah. It's in 2 Wednesdays. 2 Wednesdays away from today. 2 weeks. No, 2 Thursdays. It's on Thursday. 2 Thursdays from today.
Okay, I may be out of town then, but if you can send me the details, that would be great.
Yes, and if you want, we're going to a movie premiere of a horror movie the night before in LA on the 10th. So
she's not going to want to go to that.
She might, because a lot of famous people will be there.
Her mind will never accept
it.
My mind doesn't accept it.
This one's going to be good, though. All right, so here's what we're going to do, you guys.
No penetration mind on that one.
It was Danielle wrote in the chat room it was Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson for that movie, you guys. But anyway, we're going to get her next song, you guys. We're going to play it together.
I'm anxious to hear it. Scott, I want to hear it.
Yeah, so
put it through, Scott.
You have to tell Danielle. Make it so we can hear it.
Danielle, put it through. I want to hear it.
You guys plugged in, and so Ron can hear it.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Both of you guys got it, right? Scott, you got it, right?
Which one are we talking about?
Together.
I got it. Shalita's together. And I got to tell you, I have found this interview to be very pedagogic.
That's just like word that we keep coming back to.
You still haven't gotten over that word, Scott, huh?
So here's what we're going to do. Shalita, I want you to introduce the song, and at the end of it, say enjoy, and that's how they know to start playing it. So you introduce the song, and then at the end say enjoy, and when you say enjoy, they're going to play it for everybody.
Okay. So this song is going to touch all the neurons in your body. It's going to touch your heart. It's going to touch your nervous system. And it's called Together with an exclamation point after it. Enjoy.
horses and all the kingsmen. All and all and all again. All the king's horses and all the kingsmen couldn't put me back together again. Together again. You occupy me. You occupy this space with the light. Hold tightly me. I thought it was forever, babe. I thought it was together, babe. All and all again. All the king's horses and all the king's men. All and all again. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put me back together again. Together again. If you see me, I could convince you to convince yourself to stay. Hold tightly me. I thought it was forever, babe. I thought it was together, babe. All and all again. All the king's horses and all the king's men. All and all again. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put me back. Kings and queens walk down the aisle. Oh, how they lie, oh, how they line up on that line. All and all again. All the king's horses and all the king's men. All and all again. All the king's horses and all the king's men. Would you put us back together again? We're together again. We're together again. We're together again.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey,
That is
we're
a-
back, right, you guys? Let's make
We
sure
are
we're
back. We are live.
We're on the air. That absolutely is music of the future. It is new. It is fresh. It is wonderful. I love the percussion. I love the voice, and I love the lyric, even though the lyric is not poetry, but still it's okay. It's even Humpty Dumpty's men couldn't put us together again, which is a wonderful message. I love it. I think you've got something, kid. You're new. Jimmy, do you have anything like it? It almost reminds me of Hindu music.
I've been streaming her on Spotify for
Indian. Are you
since Friday.
influenced by Indian music?
I am influenced by all music.
All music, but I heard a sound of almost. It sounded Indian, Hindu Indian.
So
not
you guys, that
American
was
Indian.
Together with an exclamation point at the end of it by Shalita, and the album came out on Friday. It's brand new, you guys. Everybody needs to stream it. Everybody needs to. Actually, it's good if you download it. I think there's more money in downloads still, and so download it, stream it.
I love streams.
There you go.
No, it really has an interesting sound. It holds you. You want to hear the next word, the next lyric. You know, it holds you. It's not boring.
And actually, Danielle wrote in the chat room, you can make a baby with this song.
Well, Danielle can make a baby with anything.
Every song.
even if you played a what do you call a caboose? What's it called?
Everybody's saying Future Sound though. They love it. The chat room loves it. Both chat rooms seem to love it.
Future. It's music of the future.
So you guys, this is Shelita, and you can follow her on Twitter at Shelita Burke, ShelitaBurke. Her website is ShelitaBurke.com. The new album is Shelita, and we want her to be like a household name, like you say Beyonce and you say Madonna. We want you to say Shelita.
Well, not the old bags, but the young people are going to say Shelita because it's young music. It's new music. It's future music.
But you said you liked it, and you're not a young bag.
I'm very young. I'm younger than Shelita mentally. The body went, but the mind never did.
So let's do some hypotheticals. We only have about 3 or 4 minutes.
I'm really impressed with that song. I love the bong, bing, bong. It was very nice. I enjoyed that. It was almost like the meditation music I listened to. You could do yoga to this. You could meditate to this.
Very
Absolutely.
Fun.
Don't you think?
Yes, I do.
It's got so many ways you could use it. You could use this music cooking when you're banging pots. No, I liked it. Really, I swear to you, I mean that. I liked it.
I love it. So you guys, it's 9 songs. The name of the album is Shelita, and you spell it Shelita.
Are the rest of the songs on the album of the same quality, the same style?
The whole album is terrific.
The whole album is different.
do we have the album?
Yeah, I do. Well, I stream it. You can stream it on Spotify.
Yeah,
now that you have Spotify.
Put it in my favorites. Yeah, I want to play the album.
Yeah, you'll like it. It's really, really good.
Also, I play music in the garden because I plant flowers, and I believe that flowers love music. And I know that when I play your music, my flowers are going to love it because there's a lot of different wavelength sounds. Do you believe that flowers like music?
I do. I think flowers have feelings as well.
Yeah. Flowers, when we love flowers, they love us back.
You gotta love it. So, do you have any?
Take that line. When we love flowers, they love us back. I love that line. I'm taking.
No, but it's true. I love my flowers. I go out there. I talk to them. I have names for them. I say good morning, honey bunch, and you're not looking so good. You got to get a few more leaves. Let's go. And my white roses that I love. My what they call winter roses. I love them. And I asked them, come on, give me more flowers. The next day I go, there's 10 more buds. It's amazing how they listen. Wow. Talk to your flowers, everyone. And I'm not crazy.
Wow. Nobody said you were crazy.
No, but people would think I'm
crazy. We gotta go though, so I gotta
we gotta go.
No, hang on. So everybody, this is Shelita. Follow her on social media. I think she's Shelita Burke. Shelita Burke on most of her social media. I know she is on Instagram, right? You're Shelita Burke on Instagram.
That's the @ symbol, but my artist name is Shelita.
Yes, Shelita. So she goes by Shelita, you guys. And please, everybody, download the songs. Do you have any shows or anything coming up that we can tell anybody about or no?
Right now, we're planning the next tour.
Okay, so when we know the tour is ready, we'll bring you back so we can help promote it.
Yeah, this way we'll promote the tour and we'll go on and we'll see it when you come locally.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you work. It must be interesting. I'm sure your effects are going to be fabulous.
It'll be fabulous. Yes. All right. Sure. So everybody, this is Shelita. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We loved you. I think everybody loved you. By the time the show's over, lots of people are going to have heard all of this interview. I'm getting such great comments and text messages and stuff about you. So I think it's terrific. So we want to thank you for coming on the show. We wish you all the luck in everything that you do.
And you're a very easy guest. Sometimes I have to work very hard. Because some of them are morons, and to get anything out of them, you got to kill yourself. So it's true. I sit here in agony and I suffer, and I say, Jimmy, don't ever bring them back. Never bring that one back. But in your case, you're an easy interview because you're intelligent and you gave us a good show, and I thank you very much, honey. And I want to see you at Comic-Con.
Thank you.
I really do. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
You're a nice girl.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're a sweet girl. You're
Yay!
Nice.
All right,
everybody out there, she's really a darling girl. Very sweet. Not a affected bitch. Not at all.
There you go. So, all right, everybody. So now we're gonna do.
Look like a slob. Why do I always look like a sloppy slob on television?
I don't know. You look terrific.
No,
so
I look like a fat slob.
Here's what we're gonna do now, you guys. We've got a world premiere video. I want everybody to get it ready. So Scott and Dee, you guys have the video almost ready?
Are you tough?
For Regina?
Okay.
Yep, for Regina.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, everybody. So, This is a video, you guys, that you're gonna love. This is a Jimmy Star exclusive, Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell exclusive. It's a new music video that nobody has seen yet. It hasn't been released. I'm telling you now.
Well, move it, Mary.
No, just take your time.
Speed it up, baby.
All right, everybody. So this is the name of the song.
Wait. Are we calling Scott Page when we're?
No.
Okay.
No. Scott Page coming on in 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So the name of this song is Killing Floor. This is the world premiere of this video. It's by Regina Benelli, who is an artist on True Groove Records. We're just releasing the video now. It's going to get released as we're doing it on the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. She's a super talented artist. She'll be coming on as a guest, and we hope you guys enjoy it. So here it is, Regina Benelli, Killing Floor. Enjoy!
Quit you
All right, Ron, we are live right now. We are on camera. So, yes, Jimmy's a busy man. Jimmy Star is a busy man.
My workaholic husband has gone into the other room because the client called hysterical with some kind of a catastrophe. Anyway, so I'll talk. It's okay. What will we talk about? Let's talk about me. That's an interesting conversation.
Well, how much can you talk about this new movie of yours now that you're able to divulge the name of it? Are you allowed to divulge any other details about it?
Oh, it's starring Sadie Katz, of course, and she's half cloud. You know, her clothing is half coming off, and Angie Duke is in it, and a bunch of beautiful girls. And it's about these, not to blow the whole thing, but Sadie's getting married, and I'm the minister. And then something very shocking happens while she's getting married. The groom does something very dreadful. And then it goes where the girls get in the car alone and they go down Circus Road. And what happens to them is really terrifying. So it's kind of a spoofy horror movie. I don't know what the hell it is, but it was fun doing it. It was 2 days' work. I just finished another movie now of which I'm not allowed to speak about, and that was where I play a mafia hood, a real tough, wise guy from Brooklyn with the most dreadful Brooklyn accent, really heavy accent, talking like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about over there. Get it over there. You know, give me a drink already. What are you doing? Give me it. So that's how I had to speak, and they loved it because it's antique Brooklyn.
It sounds so weird coming from you because I know you.
No, but when I'm relaxed or with my friends, I do speak that way. On television, I don't. But it's easy. I speak a Brooklynese that's very old because my father was from Italy and most of my friends' parents were from Italy. When the Italians learned to speak English, they spoke with an accent. And as we grew up, we heard that accent and it incorporated itself with our English growing up. So that's why you get the silly words like gimme instead of give me or give to me. Gimme was what the Italians would say because they didn't get the whole sentence.
I speak my own language too.
Yeah, putana.
Yeah, it's called bitchinese. Or crazy, one of the two.
You're a character. But I had a friend of mine call up and he was making a movie and he needed to speak like a mafioso gangster. So I was he's a Canadian, French Canadian. And it was Jason. And I'm giving Jason lessons in Brooklynese and it was hysterical. No matter how hard I did it, he just couldn't get the swing of it. So I don't know how we made out on that. I haven't spoken to him yet. But Jimmy's back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry, we had another problem on another show, and I wanted to say something now, and I just forgot. Isn't that
no? It's called age. When you get old, your brain goes. First your wang goes, then your brain goes.
Thank God. My brain is gone, so I guess my brain's the next to go.
No, my wang still works. Thank God. I'm waiting for it to drop dead.
No, I'm not waiting for it to drop dead.
No, but my wang still works.
No, I'm not waiting for yours to drop dead.
My brain is gone. My brain is gone.
So you guys, in a few minutes, the next person coming up is going to be Scott Page, but I have another commercial thing I want to bring up real quick. I got to find the picture for it. And we may even be going to this. We're not positive yet, but we're working out. But
going where?
If you live on the East Coast on Saturday, August 10th, 2019, there's a big VIP event. It's called Summer Blast Party Classic Summer Disco Extravaganza. It's taking place in Connecticut. And this is I should have written all this stuff out better.
I want to go. We're going to New York in August. Let's time it.
So you can go to get tickets at SohoJohnny.com. Basically, they're going to have Tavares, Harold Melvin's Blue Notes, Sharon Brown, Instant Funk, Heat Wave, Double Exposure, Terry DeSario, Planet Patrol, Fonda Ray, Radio featuring Arnell Carmichael. It's all the big disco hits of the 70s and 80s. It's hosted by Denny Terrio from Dance Fever. Do you remember Dance Fever?
I've met Denny. I met him in New York a couple of times at parties.
Yes, so Denny Terrio is hosting.
Was it Denny or Danny?
Denny.
No, it's Danny, I think.
It isn't, honey. I'm reading the thing. It's Denny Terrio from Dance Fever.
I thought it was
show.
Danny.
No,
We always said Danny.
Okay, well then you called him by the wrong name. It's Denny Terrio, and it's also being hosted by Soho Johnny. And they're also going to have some tribute bands playing. It's basically it's a 13-hour event from 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. I think it is. And they're going to have lunch barbecue, dinner barbecue. They're going to have all kinds of food. There's going to be raffles. There's a VIP meet and greet, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to actually have Soho Johnny come on the show next week for a little bit and talk with us about it.
I want to go. Let's go.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, you guys, the tickets are really, really inexpensive. They're only $75 for all day long. And a portion of the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. And to get tickets, you can go to sohojohnny.com. SOHOJOHNNY.com. There you go. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Eileen's going. Billy Hess. We're all going to be going. It's going to be a blast.
The New York mob, the crazy ones.
Yes.
So, Jimmy.
I love my New York friends because
Yes.
they're so outrageous. They're like me. They're all wild and crazy.
You know how you said you're going to that con fest thing? I'm actually going to SuperCon next weekend, and I'm not sure if you guys are aware of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have you guys ever seen that show? Movie?
Yes. Yeah,
Have I
times.
seen it? I saw it when it came out 100 years ago.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and when I get to SuperCon, I'm going to dress up like Magenta, and I get to meet Magenta and Brad.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
good.
go.
Get
Good for you.
lots of pictures.
I've met Brad a bunch of times.
You know,
I'm
I went to see Rocky. I brought the toilet paper. I brought the toast. I brought the water. All the crap.
I tried to get Brad
I
on
did
the
it with
show,
my
but
kids.
he turned me down, I think. He turned me down to come on our show.
Because he didn't like you.
Oh, well.
Because you met him.
my eyelashes. I can get him to go on your show.
There you go.
My brother's best friend says that if I bat my eyelashes, I can get whatever I want.
There you go. Well, who else is going to be there?
Wait, your brother's friend wants to borrow your eyelashes?
No.
I know the voice of Ariel is going to be there. Oh, crap. There's so many. I can't even name them all. Like, my friend has all these pops, and we have all our pops. I think together we're bringing over like 100 pops to get signed.
Oh, there you go. I love doing that. That's my kind of thing.
Now, that's not the one we're going to.
No, theirs is in Florida, and ours is in L.A.
Oh, right.
And ours isn't
I
a
keep
convention. Ours is a party, a red carpet
I keep
event.
forgetting that she's in Florida. Poor thing.
So what I wanted to tell everybody that I couldn't remember when I got old is that I'm no longer in the Talk4 TV chat room on YouTube because my iPad died, you guys, so I'm sorry. So if you have a message, you got to go to the W4CY.com chat room because my iPad couldn't handle it. It streamed it all out really fast. So there. So now here's what we're going to do. Hey, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Do you have, because I don't know if that's a new Skype handle for Scott Page or not.
Yeah, I do. I have it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a new one or not. So what we're going to do then is we're going to play Jason Prince's new song, you guys. And the name of the song is Wouldn't It Be Good? It's a remake of a Nick Kershaw song. It's been put out on Trax Records, and they put out 4 different mixes, but I like the radio edit that's not the dance mix, so that's the one we're playing. And if you guys like Pretty in Pink, the movie Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringwald and John Cryer, which I'm a huge fan of, and Andrew McCarthy, yes. This song was a big hit from the soundtrack, and so Jason's redone it. It's fantastic. Jason's coming on next week with Ollie London. And,
I love Jason. Jason's a friend of ours.
and it'll be a lot of fun. But
a
you guys,
good friend of ours.
you guys have the single ready?
Yes.
So
Scott,
we're
yes,
talking about Jason Prince, yes?
Yeah, wouldn't it be good?
Yep, got it.
All right, everybody.
He's one crazy son of a bitch. I love him. We have more fun with Jason. He's so outrageous and wild.
So everybody,
I love
this is
him.
it. This is the brand new single put out by Trax Records by superstar Jason Prince. Wouldn't it be good? Enjoy.
I got it bad, you don't know how bad I got it. You got it easy, you don't know when you got it good. It's getting harder, just keeping life and soul together. I'm sick of fighting, even though I know I should. The cold is biting through each and every nerve and fiber. My broken spirit, it's frozen to the core. I don't wanna be here no more. Wouldn't it be good to be in your shoes? wish ourselves away. Wouldn't it be good to be on your side? The grass is always greener over there. Wouldn't it be good if we could live without a care? You must be joking, you don't know a thing about it. You've got no problem, I'd stay right there if I were you. I got it harder, you couldn't dream how hard I got it. Stay out of my shoes, if you know what's good for you. The heat is stifling, burning me up from inside. The sweat is coming through each and every pore. I don't wanna be here no more. I don't wanna be here. Wouldn't it be good to be in your shoes, even if it was for just one day? Wouldn't it be good if we could wish ourselves away? Wouldn't it be good to be on your side? The grass is always greener over there. Wouldn't it be good if we could live without a care? Wouldn't it be good to be in your shoes, even if it was for just one day? Wouldn't it be good if we could wish ourselves away? Wouldn't it be good to be on your side? The grass is always greener over there. Wouldn't it be good if we could live without a care?
Very nice.
All right, everybody, we are live.
All right, everybody, that was Wouldn't It Be Good, the brand new single by Jason Prince, the Nick Kershaw remake out on Trax Records, just came out Tuesday. And it's got three dance remixes if you like the dance versions. I prefer the original version like that, but either way, it's a great one. Everybody go get it. Jason Prince.
It's amazing how he loses his British accent and sounds straight.
When he sings, he loses his British accent and sounds straight.
He does.
That's hilarious.
He sounds like a man. I love Jason. He's so notorious.
So, Scott, say something. Let's make sure we can hear you.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Twas Brillick and the Slithy Toves. Did Geyer and Gilman Wave all Mimsy were the Bro Groves and Moms Earth Out Grave. Did you hear me?
Oh, I think this
How
one's
about
going.
that?
How about that?
All right, everybody.
Share some of your powder with us, friends.
Now we want to
Yeah,
welcome.
This stuff. This is what it is. It's my bulletproof, brother. That's what it is.
Coffee.
Bulletproof
You ever had this
coffee.
stuff?
No,
You ever had
I don't
this
drink
stuff?
coffee. I don't drink coffee.
I drink coffee.
This stuff is the greatest, man. It's like, it's the best protein. It's got this stuff called brain octane. Clears your head up. It's beautiful.
Oh, that I
Love it.
need.
Bulletproof. Can't
Bulletproof coffee.
Bulletproof. Okay. I have
We
to.
should get them to pay us
I
a
have
lot of
to
money
announce.
for
I have
that.
to announce
should.
all of our viewers today.
Wait, we didn't announce him
But
yet.
wait a minute. Shut up a minute. To all of our viewers today, Scott is a very close dear friend of ours. So if we get wild, don't think that we're being rude.
All right, everybody. Now we want to. Now that you've gotten
You
our
know, I do
disclaimer.
love you, Scott. I consider you a good buddy. Eileen and I and Jason and Billy, we all talk about you. And we say that you are probably one of the nicest people we have all met in our lives.
Thank
You're
you so
always happy. You're always up. You're very loving. You're very kind. And I'm so
Thank you so
happy to
much.
be. I'm so happy to be your friend.
Thank you. Back at you, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are family now, Eileen and
Yeah.
everybody. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, we have a good crew.
So now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredibly talented, superstar, cool dude, Mr. Scott Page. Hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yay! And he's also
honored to be back on.
And he's got all kinds of people in the chat room. And B. Claudia from Germany always loves it. So you got to say hi to B because she loves it.
There
you go.
Claudia. Hey, by the way, before I jump into this, I just saw the thing with Shalita. How about Shalita, huh?
Is she not amazing?
Oh, dude.
I'm not allowed to speak. I'm not allowed to speak yet because he didn't introduce
Oh, that's okay.
me.
With Scott, don't worry about it. This is his 5th time on.
So introduce me.
So we got the superstar, coolest man around town, Mr. Ron Russell.
Who are you again? What was your name? Anyway, that broad is not human. She's an alien. I'm sorry. No, she's an alien. She's too smart.
I met Shalita about 3 or so years ago, and I got to tell you, I have never met an artist like her I've been doing this a long time, like you, Ron.
Right.
Anybody like her. She is one of the most unique, not only artists, but just individuals, human, big heart. But what's so amazing, her brain is giant. She's a genius. And a lot of things she didn't talk about there. You know, she was the keynote speaker at South by Southwest. She was on the cover of Music Connection magazine just recently. Obviously, you've seen her in Forbes. She's getting ready to do a keynote speech at the National Speakers Association. And, she's so unique because she has such an understanding of technology and artistry. So a lot of times there's a lot of great technical people and they're okay musically for the most part, or you'll find great artists that are great artists but not so well technical. She really has
everything.
Both of those. And I really think that she's probably, without a doubt, one of my all-time favorite artists that I've ever seen coming up. And I think she's going to be really a monster star someday soon. She really is.
And she's all of 21, by the way.
That's right. She's a youngster. It's nice to
I
know
mean,
young
what a
people.
brain. I swear to you, I will find, if she does come to the affair we're going to, I will find out if she's an alien. I know the tests to test people if they're aliens. I think she's definitely from another planet pretending to be a human.
Yeah, no question. Now
Her music
I believe, is really important. She's
her music
because she's a great role model. She's not only that, she's a great role model for kids and for.
That's what I said.
She's one of those things. She's got a great spiritual heart, and she's the real deal, no question. So
I told her that.
Yes, that's right. Go buy her record.
Support that girl. Yeah.
But I told her that she was a good role model for young people.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that she said she dates boys and girls, which makes her intelligent, really intelligent person, because only stupid people stick to one sex.
So you guys, this is Scott Page. You guys know him. We've had him on the show many a times. He's a saxophone player. He was the saxophone player in Pink Floyd, Toto, Supertramp. He's got this cool thing called Think Experience that he does with the supergroup. Kenny Olson and Stephen Perkins from Jane's Addiction and Fishbone.
Good job. You remember all this. Good job.
And I don't know if we have any shows of that coming up.
It reminds me. I was supposed to do a shout out. Good thing you said it. A very dear friend of ours in Pennsylvania. She just informed me that her music, one of the pieces, is Strange Addiction.
I don't know who you're
I'm talking about Leah.
Oh, Sharon Leah.
Sharon Leah now has out Strange Addiction. So go out and look at it and get it and buy it. It's my favorite song that she and her group does. So I promise
Sharon Leah Band. There you go.
I promise Sharon a shout out.
There you go.
Good
so
luck,
hold on.
Sharon.
Go.
Good luck.
There you go. Going back to Scott. So Scott's got a couple of things coming up, you guys, and one of them is coming up on Friday. So I want to make sure we get to talk about it before we talk about his career and all his other stuff. So there's this big fundraiser, you guys, coming up. It's the Empower Logic Studio Fire Relief Benefit.
Yeah.
It's to benefit Glenn Stern, who's a pillar in the music community, who has helped lots of people, and now his studio has burnt down. They're going to be performances by Scott Page, yay! Stephen Perkins, Fabrizio Dean, Jara Harris, Albert Margolis, and many more. It's taking place Friday, June 28th at the House of Blues, which is located at 400 West Disney Way in Anaheim, California. It's in the Foundation Room at the House of the Blues. And to get tickets, you can go to empowerlogicstudio.com. That's EMPOWERLOGIC studio.com. And also, if you they have a GoFundMe campaign. If you go to GoFundMe and just type in Empower Logic -studio, you can see their thing. So tell us a little bit about it, because you're this thing.
Yeah, Glenn Stern is probably, again, we get lucky to meet certain people in our lives, and this guy is one of the first of all, the nicest, most giving people I've ever met, and he lives out in Orange County, and he's been such a major proponent for the artistic community. He supports the artists, he books them on a lot of gigs, he always takes care of the artists. He had just built this beautiful place where he lived, and he had this whole studio. He's finally getting the thing going, the whole community supported. And he wakes up in the middle of the morning at 4 o'clock, smells some smoke, goes over to touch the door on the handle in his thing. He burns his hand. He lost everything except for he had to run out of the place nude, believe it or not. Got outside. All he has is a shirt, 2 shirts and a pair of pants, and he lost everything. So all of us are getting together to figure out how we can kind of help support him to get back on his feet again. He's been such a support for us. And so, that's basically what we're doing. So we're going to be basically holding a handful of different fundraisers throughout the next month or so to really try to help him get going. Because
if anyone watching our show right now
or listening
wants to help or listening to our show, where would they send clothing or money? To whom?
I don't think he needs. It's not so much the clothing. He really needs to get some. The cash is actually
okay. So to whom shall they send the money to?
Well, I just said it. You said there's a GoFundMe.
Well, say it again, you fuck. You got to only say it once.
So you guys here, you can go
there are people out there like me that don't listen to you.
You can go, first of all, you can just type in GoFundMe, and then in the search bar stick Empower Logic, EMPOWERLOGIC -studio, or you can go to empowerlogicstudio.com, and there's all the information that'll take you to the GoFundMe and take you to tickets for this event.
Yes, and anything will be helpful. Anything, $5, $10, $20, 30, whatever. This is really kind of helping one of our own out. And so all you musicians out there, please, please, please help my brother Glenn get back on his feet.
There you go.
They will. They will.
Yeah.
Also, I just got a text message from Eileen that says, make sure you say hi from Eileen. So say hi to Eileen.
Who's Eileen? Who's Eileen?
My favorite. I love Eileen.
She's on a train going to World Pride, so she can't be in the chat room.
Who's Eileen?
Ha ha ha.
I was told that I must never mention her name.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
I was told to behave. But anyway, so you're going to New York.
Yes, I'm going to miss you guys. I guess you're doing the info list thing on the 11th, which
yes,
yeah.
But I'm going to be in New York, and we're actually doing a gig on the 11th that night at the Producers Club.
I know. I have all the info. We're gonna tell everybody.
We're going in August. Too bad you weren't going in August.
Yeah.
We could all hang out together.
Actually, the guy from Info List, I was talking to him, and he told me that he was just hanging out with you this last weekend.
That's true. It's so
Jeff
funny.
Gunn.
Jeff worked for me. He was in my company years ago, and I knew him, and I didn't realize he had done Info List until I ended up showing up there, and then I find out that he put it on. But yeah, he was an audio engineer. He was our sound effects guy at my company, 7th Level. So I've known Jeff for years and years. Yeah.
He's a cool guy, and that's so funny because we all met you at an Info List event.
That's right.
So it's a small freaking world.
Yeah, I mean, those Info List parties are great because they're such a good, it's like really the community. I've met so many wonderful people there.
Absolutely.
I find them very boring.
Yeah, right. He has to just be a dick.
You met me there. Come on, Ron.
That's what I said. I found it very boring.
Oh.
So hold on.
Listen.
So while we're at the Info List event, everybody, Scott's going to be with Eileen in New York City on July 11th at 10 p.m. So if you're in New York City at the Producers Club, which is on West 44th Street in New York City, the name of the event is A Night of Floyd, Funk, and Frenzy. With Scott Page, the True Groove All-Stars, Khalil Kane, you guys, he's a musician, but you really know him as a movie star from Juice and Renaissance Man. Tomas Donker, who was on our show about a month ago, is going to be performing. Sam Huber's going to be performing. It's sponsored by the Mark D. Always Salon, and it's produced by Jason Chaos, Billy Hess, Eileen Shapiro, and World Star PR.
Yay!
Wow.
Yay!
You got that all out.
It's gonna be a blast.
No, it really is.
Well, we're not going to be there.
No, we're going to be here at another party.
We really have to have 2 residences. I really miss New York. I think we should get a little pied-à-terre in New York.
Scott, why don't you buy a pied-à-terre that we can live in New York?
No problem. I'll get 2.
Yeah. You gotta love it, but I think it's gonna be like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are and you're gonna be there for a week. You're doing all kinds of interviews because they got all kinds of stuff going on with you.
Yep. I'm
Now,
very happy about that.
Scott, I know you so well, but I've never met your wife. Tell your wife to come on camera. Say hello.
No, not here.
Where is she?
She's up running errands.
Well, like a slave.
Yeah.
You crack a whip and you get her ass out in the street to get your goodies. Pick up my laundry, get food for dinner. The poor woman. I got to talk to her about how to cheat.
Well, we
Let
wish
her go
her
find
well.
a nice husband.
So
That's
hey, let's
right.
go. A nice husband. You're evil.
No, I'm just busting his balls. Come on, he knows that.
So tell us about what do you got going on? What else we got going on? Because like last time we had you on, actually the last time I think we had everybody on. We had all your like super group on. Do we have any? I saw a flyer. You're doing a Think Experience show in Europe sometime soon.
Yeah, we're actually getting over. Very excited. We're going over to headline a big music festival called the Azora Music Festival in Hungary on July 30th. It's pretty exciting because we're the only real kind of full band live act. It's really more of an EDM kind of a event. But what we've done is we've paired up with a incredible EDM artist by the name of Gaudi. And we're actually mashing the EDM with all the Floyd stuff. So it's going to be really an interesting twist. We've done it once before, so it's kind of blending the 2 worlds together. So we're excited. We're getting to headline that big festival. They're expecting like 50, 60,000 people. So it should be.
And where is it? Where is it?
In Hungary.
In Budapest. Yeah, someplace. It's about an hour and a half outside of Budapest. I'm not exactly sure where the festival is.
Are they paying for your whole? Are they paying for your whole trip?
Oh, yeah, of course. We get paid, brother.
No, I mean they finance. They pay for your trip there, and they pay you money.
Yeah.
They must be stupid.
Actually, B wants you to stay. B wants you guys to go to Germany. She says you guys should go to Germany.
I want him to come to. I want him to come to Palm Springs with his wife. He won't even come here. He's going to go to Germany. Give me a break. I've invited you and your wife here for dinner 100 times. Are you ever going to?
We're going to make it one of these days.
I mean, do you really have a wife, or is she like a phantom?
She's a phantom.
I believe that.
I just talk about it to keep the girls away, right?
That was a movie made about that where the guy lied and said he was married so that the women wouldn't think he would marry them. So that's your little trick. Okay.
That's it. There you go.
Right.
Eileen says she's listening, and she says, talk about July 11th, you have the party, which we talked about. You're going to Hungary. We talked about that. Oh, and that you're going to be on Mickey Burns' TV show, which is a big deal.
It is. Okay, cool. I don't know anything really about Mickey Burns' television show, so I'm excited to be on it. I hear it's good.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I think it stinks anyway. It's not like our show.
No. I mean, nothing.
It's got to be nothing. It's a third-rate show. We're number 1. Mickey, what's his name? Mickey Stinky? What?
Mickey Burns.
Mickey Burns. Mickey Burns. He burns when he sees our show. Anyway, go do it anyway. Throw charity at the guy. You know what can you do? Give Mickey Burns a halfway decent
I hope he's not listening because he's on national television.
Well, Mickey Burns,
like real like not on internet though.
How dare you insult this show? This fabulous show that we do.
We are a fabulous show.
Mickey Burns, fuck you.
No, don't say that. Make sure people know you're joking because like they're listening.
I am joking. People know my humor. Mickey Burns, I'm sure your show is terrific because you're on national TV. What did they pay you a week? Because we don't get anything.
That's hilarious. I gotta love it. Okay, so you're gonna
get paid in love. Get paid in love.
I'm so paid in love, boy. Yeah.
So how much of that stuff do you drink?
Oh my God, I love this. I mean, I drink probably, 3 or 4 of these a day because I mean the energy is incredible. The coffee is so clean. It's got collagen protein. It's been good for my skin. This is really good stuff, man. Unbelievable, bulletproof. I recommend it highly.
But does it make you hyper?
No, what's nice, it's a very clean, it's very clear, clean. That's their whole thing is how they clean the coffee. There's no real edgy buzz, but it's just clear. And this brain octane is fantastic. I don't know what it is. It just
Where do you get it? Where do you buy it?
You can get it at Whole Foods. I've seen. It's mostly the place that I've seen to get it. They have it in markets and stuff, but yeah, bulletproof. Great stuff.
I've never seen it. I'm going to get it, I think, because I love coffee, and
It's
I
an
could
interesting taste. Try the vanilla one, the one with.
Oh no, I hate that. I like real coffee. I don't like any flavoring.
But you might,
mocha.
It's a different kind of taste for sure. These are cold brew, yeah.
Because I do like my coffee at 3:00 in the afternoon to give me that evening, boost.
You gotta love it.
So I can function and speak and see.
So I hear you're not taking a saxophone to New York, and you're taking like a flute or something, or a trumpet or something. What are you taking? A trumpet?
Oh no, I'm taking my saxophone. We're down.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Somebody told me. I actually heard that in the grapevine that you do. You also play a trumpet?
Oh, I did when I was a kid for years. That's what I played all the way through college. I took saxophone up later in college. Yeah, after college actually.
Where'd you go to school?
Well, I went to a couple colleges. I mean, there was incredible music program out of a place called Valley. Let me see, what was it? It was Valley Junior College, and then I went up to Valley State College, which is CSUN, University of Southern California, or University of what is it? I don't know, California, whatever the name of the school is up there. I forget it so many. I haven't been there in years.
California Detention School.
That was right. I was in that too for a while.
Like, are you a native Californian?
Man, I was born on Van Nuys Boulevard in North Holly, in Van Nuys, California. Yeah, I'm total native. Yep.
Jane Russell was born she was born in Canada, but lived her early life in Van Nuys. And she took me one day to where her house was on 9 acres. They had a wonderful Mexican adobe. And I was very sad to see that it was a rundown garage and a horrible neighborhood of junk. And they tore down her beautiful house to build that. When she was a child, she had her family had money. She came from good family.
Yeah, I've seen this entire valley change like crazy. I mean, it was
even though I've seen it changed. I came to California when I was 10 years old with my mom, and we went to the valley to visit somebody. And I remember it was all white fences, roads with farms and white fences, and a house here and there. And now the valley is, my God, like New York City.
Have I been there?
Of course you've been to the valley 100 times.
Okay. What's in the valley that I've been to?
Lainie Kazan lives in the valley. Everybody lives in the valley.
Okay. I haven't been to... did we go on any events in the valley?
The valley doesn't have events.
Okay. Do you live in the valley now?
I live up in the Glendale area, up in the Woodlands.
Okay.
I love Glendale. Glendale is the WASP capital of California. When I was a kid growing up, everybody that was like Bob Hope or those kind of people, Republican, very, very WASPy people, they lived in Glendale, or what's in the one next to it?
Burbank?
No, not Burbank.
Pasadena.
Not Burbank.
Pasadena.
Pasadena and Glendale. You've been there, Jimmy. I showed you.
I know I've been to Burbank.
The mansions are gorgeous homes. You love the hills. Remember you said those homes up there are beautiful?
So are you up in the hills?
Yes, I am actually up in the Woodlands. It's really very, very nice.
Very beautiful.
I'm like up in the trees. I got a lot of oak trees. And what's nice is I'm so close to downtown. I'm like 10, 15 minutes. I'm in downtown.
Maybe
LA.
one day.
So you can get everywhere.
Maybe one day you'll invite us. Wouldn't that be nice?
No.
He doesn't invite anybody to his house.
No way. There's just no way.
I suspect his wife is a serial killer.
Maybe that's actually his wife in that thing behind her, and she's been solidified into that angel.
Probably.
What does that angel do?
You never have anyone to your home?
Sometimes, not that often though. I mean,
is your house dirty?
The house cleaner comes once a week and kind of does a pretty good job.
I mean, is the toilet work?
Does on occasion. If you shook, you got to wiggle the little handle a few times, but it's okay.
Oh my God, they're cracking up in the chat room.
What?
They're saying, Ron, I can't believe the questions you asked.
Well, only because I love him and I know him. If I didn't love him and know him, I would be a little polite. But this is how I am with all my friends. I tease my mother used to say, beware of my indifference. And when people tease you, they love you because they give you that kind of attention. Indifference is like you. You're very indifferent. You're not inviting me to your house, you fuck. What are you hiding there? There's something you're hiding in that house.
There's a dead body. Charlize Theron's in that purple thing.
No, I suspect he's got his wife in a closet chained.
No, see, I'm not hiding anything. You see, there you go. There's my house. Okay, so you go.
Yeah, but the wife's not there. Where's the wife?
Who's the, wait.
So there you go. Here, I'll walk over.
Nice room.
Here's my cabinet of stuff, right? There you go. You can see.
Oh, I like this.
You know
Hold on.
what?
Wait, what is all those things? Tell us what the memorabilia is.
Okay, so there's one right there. You see this one here? There's me and Lady Di. You see that? The lady.
Oh my God, how cool is that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool, huh? I got to meet her. That was great. We did a Royal Command.
Wait. Go to that urn. Is your wife in that urn?
Yeah, there. That's it. It's just right there.
Okay, hold on. That's you and Lady Di. That's a really cool
Lady
thing.
Di. Yep, and then there's me and my pop. There you go.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sweet.
Me and Pop right there.
Oh, and look he has a statue of a saxophone player next to that.
Why not?
Okay,
yeah, that's
the
fun.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, and there's my first boots. There you go. You got to see those, right?
Oh my gosh, are they really your first boots?
Very first ones, Scotty's favorites. They're a little worn out if you can look at them close there. You see?
How
well,
cool
stop wearing them.
Yeah. And there's a dish with my dad with Lawrence Welk. There you go.
Oh, how cool is that? and then go over to the right. What was like the picture with like that thing? What's that picture? What's that?
Oh, that's a Pink Floyd, one of our Pink Floyd shows. It was in Paris, Versailles, and then we have this was over here, was a little portrait thing. Yeah, I collect all this stuff. And then up here is this wacky photograph I got pied on my birthday when we were on Floyd in the middle of in the show in freaking wherever we are. Yep. There you go. Let's see. We'll go over here.
I love the memorabilia.
We're doing a walkthrough. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
We have all that stuff in our house too.
See, there you go. There you go. There's
who is
Quincy
that?
Jones. It's with Quincy and stuff. We had a company with Q and all that stuff. And
oh my God!
How come I don't
juke joint?
Oh, that's cool.
How come I don't?
This was a model for a show we did for a project I was doing with Quincy Jones called Q's Juke Joint, and it was a whole thing. So. Bunch of award stuff. Same old crap you guys got in your room.
How come you don't have a picture of me and you there?
No, not yet.
Oh, yet is good.
Not yet.
Hey, what's the big? What was the big blue poster?
This one here. Okay, yeah. So this was the
Motley Crue.
That was from the Moscow Music Peace Festival. So I played that with the All-Star Band back there with all these bands with Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne. And it was funny. I was also part of the documentary crew because the guys that are on this asked me if I'd shoot video because I knew a lot of the artists. So I was the backstage video guy on top of this for MTV. And so we did this big show in Moscow. It's like 135,000 people 2 nights in this outdoor stadium. It was crazy. It was great show.
Did you get paid?
No, it was a charity.
Okay. Wow, everybody there?
Huh?
Good. Charity's good. We like that.
Charity was good.
What else have you got to show us?
Oh my God, let's see. In here, I don't have a lot of things. I could.
What?
Now this room is what? Your den room.
Yes, I'm in my den, my living room. There's my little sax guy. You can see him there.
That's cute.
Love him. Yep, there you go.
So go show us Charlize Theron's signature on the pink.
I don't know. I say I don't have. What happens is, so I'll tell you. So I had this angel. It was all white, and there was an event called the Community of Angels where we sponsored having these painted, and this one was painted by an artist named Janice Grace, and she painted it up at Universal City Walk. And we raised money for a kids organization, and we had this table set up while she was painting. Kids were making little angels, and we raised funds. So what I did was I wanted to have this thing be something that would grow. Now, if you notice here on the back, there's all these little spots.
Yes.
And what we have is I have these little painted. I don't have access to them right now. Unfortunately, they're not here. But there's little wooden hearts that are painted like this, and then I have all the artists sketch a doodle on them and then sign them. And so I'm going to put them on the back of this thing. So there's enough for like 60 hearts. and I'm collecting them. And then my plan is once I get them all done, I'm going to put all the hearts on the back of it, glue them on, and then I'm going to auction it off for a charity.
That's awesome.
Good. But now, so Charlize's signature's been painted over?
No, they're the little wooden hearts that I send out to the artist.
So she
Right.
so she
But
signed the
she
wooden
painted
heart.
one.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't
gotcha.
Yeah, that's the deal.
I have to say, like one thing that's very cool about you is the fact that you do so many cool, like, charitable, things. Giving back to the community is a really cool thing, and I think that it's very commendable how much you do with that.
Well, just remember, the more you give, the more you get. It works
Absolutely.
out. Right? I mean, it's one of the universal principles, spiritual principles, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. You get back what you give. In evil, you get that right back.
Oh,
you're good and wonderful, like you are and I am, and maybe Jimmy could be. Then
maybe Jimmy could be. So I want you to say hi to somebody. We have this guy, not you. Him. He's very impressed. There's this cool guy. He's a white hip hop artist, and I follow him on Twitter. He's a good friend, and he supports everything we do. His name is. I know Ron always.
White piece.
So say what's up, because he's like put like 50 comments in a row
in Brooklyn years ago. Wait. In Brooklyn years ago, it was a Twism or a Twizel, and so his name is Twism. And when Jimmy told me Twism, I went hysterical. And what's his last name?
White Piece.
So it's Pussy White Piece. I think this guy's jerking us around. No, really. I think he knows.
So what other Think Experience things do we have coming up? Do we have any other scheduled?
Well, yeah. Well, our next shows, we took off a little bit for this month to work on a bunch of business stuff for the company. But we're doing the next ones are the 26th and 27th of July. At Wisdom again, downtown LA. So
and then you're leaving right after that to go to Hungary. Right after that,
you're going. The 28th, the next day, we leave and go to Hungary. Yes.
That's awesome.
Let me talk a little bit about the event. The first time I went, I had no idea what the hell I was going to see or where I was going.
You got 2 minutes.
Oh, we have 2 minutes? I got to do it fast. So when I walked in and I saw the tent and I saw the lounges and I lied down, I thought, what is this all about? And then suddenly the incredible music that they were playing and that fabulous saxophone player, the saxophone player's guy, his name is Twism Whiteman, and he was playing the saxophone. But when I looked up at the ceiling, the entire dome is a show. It's colors and lights, and I thought, shit, too bad we didn't have some LSD. We could really have a good time here. No, I don't do that. Yeah, but anyway,
it's probably one of the most unique concert experiences you'll ever have. I mean,
it is the most.
Yeah,
not one of. It is the most.
They're really a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, and what's really interesting is how many people come back for multiple shows. They enjoy it so much because it's such a trip to be immersive. It's almost like a shared virtual reality experience.
It is, and I'm definitely going back when Johnny Mantis is singing there.
Okay. Oh, you haven't heard? We're doing a Think Mathis show. No.
I love John. You should really have Johnny there. I would be thrilled to pieces. Anyway. You're terrific. You're great. We love you.
So you guys follow Scott on Twitter. It's I am Scott Page. If you want to find out more about Think Experience, it's thinkexp.co is the website. And he said there's going to be having a show at the end of July, and then he's going to Hungary. So if anybody is in Hungary, you definitely want to go check them out in Hungary. It's something you will definitely not miss. If you're in New York, don't forget to go to the Producers Club July 11th at 10 p.m. For a night of Floyd Funk and Frenzy. And if you can only do one thing, go this Friday night in California to the Empower Logic Studio Fire Relief Benefit to raise money for Glenn Stern. Friday, June 28th at the House of Blues in the Foundation Room. go to empowerlogicstudio.com or GoFundMe and then plug in empowerlogic-studio and please support this great thing. You'll get to see Scott Page, Stephen Perkins, Fabrizio Dean, Jara Harris, Albert Margolis, and many more. So it'll be a lot of fun. Yay!
Yay! Thank you very much for plugging that. I appreciate that so much. And anybody out there contributing, thank you very, 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 very much. We really appreciate it.
So when are we going to see you?
Good question. We must hang soon, that's for sure.
Yeah, but not with the schedules we have.
That's okay.
It's a little crazy.
We'll see him when he gets back from Hungary.
I wish you would go to New York in August when we're there. We're going to go to Fire Island, Manhattan. We're going to be like crazy teenagers, just running wild, screaming, carrying on, and acting like idiots. I love it.
Yay!
All right, so we got to go. All right, Scott, thank you so much.
Care,
bye,
Scott.
everybody.
Thank you very much, and thank you, everybody, and thank you again for having me on your show. It's always
love it. Love it, love it, love
it.
it.
Family now. You're not even a guest.
All right.
All right, Scott, take care.
See you guys.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
baby.
Thanks for tuning in. We had a great time. Thank you,
Take good
Danielle.
care,
Thank
Scott.
you, Scotty J. Thank you, Shalita and Scott Page.
Yes.
Everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.